Well, welcome to the Danger Show podcast on a beautiful, sunny, hot Wednesday afternoon in the Pittsburgh area. My guest today is the Collier Parks and Rec Director, Rob Shazer. Welcome to the show, Rob.
Thanks for having me.
And we're pumped because this Saturday, I mean, it's the festival season, right? I guess. Well, from now through October is the festival season, and Collier Community Day is this Saturday at Collier Park. And if you don't know where Collier Park is, it is right in between. I always tell people, I used to say this on the radio for years, in between Oakdale and Carnegie. Did I get that right?
Yeah, it's we're right in kind of the heart of those
West
two.
Hills.
We're right between those two. Yeah, we're right in the middle. Most people say, where the big Nike site ball is. The park's right across the street. Or now that we have the grist house over there, a lot of people reference the grist house. But yeah, we're centrally located. But you look for that big white ball, and we're right across the street on Nike Site Road. It's five Low Ball Street if you're going to put in your GPS. But yeah, that's where we'll be on Saturday.
So I'm excited to host Collier Community Day again this Saturday, and we go way back. We launched Collier. So I guess when we launched it, Rob, it was actually Collier Oktoberfest back in 2010. And we did that for a long time, and that morphed into Collier Fest. And then this Collier Community Day, how many years has this happened now? This is a newer event in Collier.
Yeah, well, we used to do it years ago. We did it at Webb Park. Once we opened up the park here, we brought the Collier Fest, kind of rebranded that. We figured we had a gap in the June, to kick off the summer, so to speak. And Collier's noted for Flag Day, originated in Collier Township. So the second weekend of every June, which is right around the Flag Day. I think last year we were actually on Flag Day, which was June 14th. This year's the 13th. But either way, we brought it back as Community Day. Every year we have a different theme. We started with the we had the luau. And last year we had a carnival theme. And this year's theme's Culture of Collier. So we're bringing all of our cultures together. There's a lot of different cultures of people that live in Collier Township that are members of our community center. And we want to bring everyone together. We have the ability to meet people and talk to them and, schedule different things. And, doing it through over the years and see what they, see some of the things they have to offer. We thought that we bring it to the residents so they get a piece of it as well.
And then this Saturday for Collier Community Day at Collier Park from 2 to 10, you're doing something nice for all the people that got jilted at the Morgan Wallen show Saturday because he canceled. If they bring their Morgan Wallen ticket, they get in free, correct?
Yeah, everyone bring your Morgan Wallen ticket. It's free. It's free admission. We'll give you free parking. Just make sure you show that ticket. And
I'm kidding. It's free to get in for everyone. I was just
free to get in for everyone. Yeah. And we're not gonna. And I can tell you this: it's not gonna be rained out. We're going, rain or shine. It looks like we got 82 degrees, sunny. Obviously, we live in Pittsburgh. That could change any given time, but yeah, we're gonna be open. We're gonna have the music, all the vendors. We have a couple performances from a bunch of different groups that are around the world.
Let's bring the banner up. Oh, that's the Collier.
That's Parks. That's Collier Park in the concert in the park. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
you got one.
Yeah. Somehow I've got my banners all messed up here. Can you believe that? Here we go. Culture of Collier. So that's the theme this year. A lot of different cultures. Let's go to the lineup because then you can really get into what the culture of Collier means. That's not the lineup. There it is. Starting at 2:30, the Shovelin Academy of Irish Dance. You'll have some Irish dancers out there. So when you walk, you get to Collier Park. It's free to get in, free to park. There's food. There's vendors. You mentioned the grist house is there. You guys had a lot of different food trucks last year. I'll let you mention those, but there's activities going on too. And the Culture of Collier theme, you'll have some Irish dancing going on for your entertainment, or I guess you could join in.
Yeah, we have we have Big Shoe back. He's our sound guy. He does a great job with us. So we've been coordinating with him, schedule of events. Right around 2:30, we're going to have the off. They're a part of our community center here. They run a bunch of programs for us, and they do an awesome job. As soon as the Irish dancers are off the stage, we have an Italian American band. They're called the Cavaliers. They do great. They do some Italian music and mix it up with some modern day rock, some headliner stuff. And during the whole day, we're gonna have the Fred Astaire Dance Academy come, and they're gonna do a bunch of dances around the world for all of our bands. And they're gonna be interactive with the crowd. They're gonna be bringing people over to the crowd, doing these different dances. Pretty cool. They're a new business in Collier Township. We have Languages of India. They'll be coming on around 5:45, and they have a bunch of different dances throughout India and different cultures. And they're called the Languages of India. And then our last band is Delaney. It's an Irish band. Zig Daniels, he's an awesome guy. They're fun group. Looking forward to that. We're gonna end the day with fireworks. Our event's sponsored by FNB Bank. They sponsored our Kid Zone. We got a Steel City Gaming truck coming. It's all going to be free. It's all through our sponsors, along with our bounce houses. We're not going to charge anyone for a bounce house. You just got to fill out, a form, and we give you a wristband, and your kids are free all day to participate in the bounce houses. And it's we're gonna have a full slate. And it's gonna be a fun day.
And I'm looking at all the food vendors there that are up on the screen right now.
Yeah, we have Chick-fil-A, we have DJs, Dose Taqueria, we have the Ice Creamery, the Grist House, Moe's, Notorious BLT, Ray's Pizza. We got lemonade, cotton candy. We're having our own food booth with pierogies, soft pretzels, meatball sandwiches. There's going to be a variety of vendors, and it's like I said, parking lot's going to be packed. And we're going to play music starting at 2:00, and we're going to try to entertain everyone up until fireworks, and we should be out here by 10.
It sounds like a fun time. I know Collier Community Days Community Day is always a blast, and with the fireworks at the end, that's a nice touch. And this is my favorite time of year, Rob, because it doesn't get dark till like 9:30. So
yeah.
The days are long. We get through all those short, frozen winter days. And this is what we get. And this is the best time of the year to be in the Pittsburgh area. The weather is wonderful. The grass is green. It's just, I love it. I can't wait for Saturday.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, Public Works, they've been working all week getting the park ready for the weekend. They've been doing a great job. They were here all day, picking weeds, cutting grass, cleaning everything up, starting to, put tents up, and we're ready. We're going to be ready to go. So we expect a big day. Obviously, we couldn't do it without all of our sponsors. We have a bunch of sponsors this year to really help, support the event and allow us to do and bring in a bunch of things and not have to charge our residents. So I think that's awesome. Some of our sponsors, Bulldog Advertisement, the Collier Rotary, K Sabatini, FMB Bank's a big sponsor this year. Like I said, they're doing the Kid Zone, they're doing the fireworks, which is all free. Devlin Robinson, Kevin Krause, Fritz, chiropractors, Gary London, obviously the Grist House, another big one. They're going to be in our beer. We're going to be in our beer tent. Waldron, Tesla Concrete, LSSEs, our engineers, Township Engineers sponsoring us. Main Street Revolutions, Prescott Roofing, the Schrager's defense attorney, Trader Jack's, Jack Cordini's always a big sponsor for us. But yeah, thanks to our sponsors, we're able to do a lot of cool things with the stage, the balloons, and add a bunch of stuff for the residents, and they don't have to pay a lot of money, and they can come out and enjoy their day.
I have my top 5 favorite things in Collier. I lived in Collier for about a decade. I actually lived right across the street from Collier Park. When I watched it be built, I pushed my babies in a stroller across the street to go to the park. Love Collier Park. I do. So I put this top 5 list together. Now this was me, Rob. I'm not going to lie to you. I put it together pretty quick. It just right off the top of my head. favorite things about Collier, and I want you to tell. I'm going to show you the list, and you tell me if I left anything off or if I was pretty good. And these are places, things, not people. There's so many good people. That would be a like top 500 list. But here's some of my favorite things in Collier. You check it out, Rob.
Number one, is this in order?
Not necessarily. No, they're just five things.
Obviously, Collier Park, where the community center is, that's the heart of Collier. We have a lot of activities, that's got to be up top of the list. We love the Sportsman's Club. We've got, time, over the years at the Sportsman's Club. Those guys are great.
Neville, I've been a member there since 2013. Yeah. And then Neville Wood.
Yeah.
We have about a monthly meeting there, I think, right?
Yeah.
Happy hour.
Always cool, no doubt. Yeah, Nevillewood's cool. I mean, it's a beautiful place. It really is. They got great people up in Nevillewood. They support us, and they allow us to come golfing, of course, from time to time, which we appreciate that.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they'd let a redheaded guy named Danger there, but somehow I got through security.
Yeah, I think you're limited though. I think you're like 4 times a year at tops. I saw the lineup.
That's right.
So I think you use your invitations wisely. Yeah, but and we got the new duck pond over in Rennerdale. That's got to be. I like the duck pond. Across the street's duck pond there. He had a hole in one at one point, which was taken away from him. But
for years, I used to broadcast from the Rennerdale Volunteer Fire Department fish fry. And I love all those folks. I actually, where I'm from in the South, we don't have, I'm from Tennessee. I don't remember there being any volunteer fire departments. And when I moved to Pittsburgh after college, I was blown away about all the communities that the people that live there volunteer their time to do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's a special group, they're volunteering their time. They're, they kind of, they put a lot of time and effort into, there's a lot of costs associated with it for those guys to be able to volunteer their time, do all the training, and to keep our community safe. It really is impressive. It's unbelievable. We appreciate all that stuff. I mean,
and I bring that up just because the duck pond's right in front of the Rennerdale Volunteer Fire Department. But usually you also have Presto VFD. Same thing goes for those guys, the men and women over there. And Kerwin Heights.
Kerwin Heights. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, they're all great. They all have their own value. But yeah, as far as the duck pond, that just got, they had to dredge it out to clean it up a little bit, and they have a fountain over there. They have this little waterfall over there. It's pretty cool. Get a chance to take your kids out, do some fishing. It's pretty cool.
And then also, and when I was putting together my favorite things about Collier, something new. Is right there at the top of it is the Grist House that they opened up there on the Nike site. But like you said, by the big white ball, you see it's been there for decades. And what a great brewery they've opened. I went, I don't know, about a month ago, and it was like the day, I can't remember what day of the week it was, but it was opening at 4:00. And I just happened to pull up at like 3:50, and I swear people were tailgating outside of Grist House waiting for it to open. Yeah. And I told my wife, I was like, this is when you know you're hot right here. When people are tailgating outside waiting for you to open.
Yeah. I mean, that place is beautiful. I mean, working with Brian and Kyle over the years, those guys, they welcome everyone. They're a family type of venue. There's dogs and there's kids and, there's a bunch of big groups. Now they put in a little back room, like a private, like 21 and over club. They have their inside venue in case the weather's bad, their triple tier deck. But, getting to know those guys, they're just awesome people to work with. And they support us and they support all of our activities and our events. And getting to work with them over the years, it's been a tremendous relationship. And their place it's beautiful. I mean, if you haven't had a chance to get over there, you should definitely check it out. Especially in the summer, the views. You look all the way over into Pittsburgh. There's a 3-tier deck. They're always changing their lineups. Now they're serving food. I think tonight's wing night. Their wings are awesome. Like I said, I can't say enough about the guys. They're just great people, and they open up the families, and they're really cool to. They're an easy group to support.
So Grist House has wing night on Wednesday night. I did not know that.
Yeah, they had a lot of music too. Zach, one of one of their employees is the singer. He was up there last week. I'm not sure what their lineup is for the rest of the summer, but I'm sure they do a pretty good job with that. But yeah, they're
Just want to
great.
put it out there to Morgan Wallen in case you're feeling bad about last Saturday. We could make room for you at Collier Community Day this Saturday, and
So
the weather looks pretty good.
Yeah, but we had Hewlett Anderson out last Sunday, and it seems like we had about 60,000 people here. So I think all the Morgan Wallen people were they're feeling that they had to come out and listen to music, so they came to Collier Park. So it was a great crowd. So we'll take all the runoff from Morgan Wallen's little episode.
I wanted to mention, so I'm hosting Collier Community Day on Saturday. This weekend, heading into Collier Community Day, I'm in a golf tournament out at Williams Country Club, and my partner in the tournament is Tim Eckenrode, who is a member at Nevillewood Country Club. He lives on the course, and I have a special ball that I wanted to show you here that I'll be using in the tournament. What do you think of that? Molder Magic.
Molder Magic. Couple things. First thing is I'm sorry to hear that you're partnered up with Tim Eckenrode. That's got to be the challenge in itself. The Molder Magic, you're missing a couple things on that ball.
What?
A return address and a phone number, because that thing's going to get lost, and there's no way it's going to find itself. So you might want to put your home address, maybe a phone number, so you could get it returned to you. Because,
my insurance information.
Yeah,
it hits their house or something.
Yeah, make sure you do that. Don't let him borrow any, because he'll lose them faster than you can. So just kind of understand that.
And then I'm in a tournament with another one of Collier's finest on Monday out of Valley Brook, and I think that would be you.
Yeah, that's Ronald McConnell House. Where we got that at Valley Brook. It's going to be a cool day, but we're out there on Monday. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
All right. Well, I was trying to think there was something else we were going to talk about on this episode. Collier Community Day this Saturday is from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Free to attend. Bring the family. Tons of activities for the whole family. We mentioned the music, Delaney's. Oh, I know what I was. So this is, I got it here. So last year, Rob Shazer was like, Danger, listen, man, you got red hair. Your nickname's Danger, but we got to kick it up a notch. So last year he made me dress as, let's see if I can get the picture here, as the Ringmaster.
Yes.
And apparently it had a really good response.
It was tremendous. People loved the Ringmaster. Especially when you were drop kicking, you were doing your little karate show, and you went to kick the guy in, the head, and you got to the belly button, and you almost fell over. That part of it was great. So you might want to stretch before this Saturday in case you have any flexible kick moves that you're working on.
I agree. So I was the Ringmaster last year. And Rob was like, "Hey man, we got you back hosting again, and once again we just gotta spice it up a little bit." So for the culture of Collier, I'm America. I'm Uncle Sam on
You're
Saturday.
Uncle Sam. Yeah, Uncle Danger. That's what we're gonna call you. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I think you look great. You're natural. I mean, it's gonna be tremendous. We got to do is we got to set it up that we got Uncle Sam dancing with the Fred Astaire dance group at some point, just to see what your moves look like.
You think they could fit me in there? What time are they? Between 5 and 6:30? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know you have a lot of confidence on the golf course, and I know what that looks like personally. But the dance floor is probably something similar. Confidence is something that you're not lacking. So. We'll throw you out with this Uncle Sam and dance, and we'll see what you got.
So what Rob is referencing there is that I mentioned that me and Tim Eckenrode are in a member guest out at Williams Golf and Country Club in Weirton, and if we win our flight, so if we'd lose, I'll be there at normal time. If we win, though, then we go into a shootout, which means I'll be there a little later, like maybe 5 o'clock. And then Rob has said, yeah, I'm not worried about it. You'll be here right on time. You suck at golf. So he's
a
real friend.
Yeah. We're not worried about the timing. I've seen the two of you and golfed with the two of you. Actually, I'm playing with both of you on Monday, so we'll get to see it again, unfortunately. But yeah, So I have no problems that you're going to be there on time. And, I definitely,
Okay.
I have full confidence that you guys aren't going to win.
I'm just going to say to anyone that'll be there Saturday, I hope you see me arrive just a little late. I'm dressed as Uncle Sam carrying a golf trophy. That's all I'm saying. That's the sight I hope everyone sees.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you win, I'll buy you dinner at Capitol Grill in
Oh,
next weekend. How's that?
oh, wow.
How's that?
Did everyone? Okay, there it is.
That's
it.
That's
Now,
a bet. Okay.
I want to warn you again. Mulder Magic is coming to the golf course. I just wanted to remind you of that.
Yeah, I've seen it all. Trust me. Put it this way: there's a reason you have your name on your ball. Okay, that means you're looking for it. You notice my balls; they don't have my name on. And there's a reason. Like if I go in the woods, I could claim any ball. Right? I'm not committed to Chaser ball. I can just. That's my ball.
It's just laying there in the fairway, so you have no trouble with it.
Yeah, you just got to navigate the golf course a little bit better. No names on the ball. You go in the woods, you come out your ball, it's good. You're a trustworthy guy, Danger.
I like it. Rob, thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone in Collier Township for letting me be a part of this. Like I said, I was there at the beginning. I felt like at Collier Park. I got to watch it, be built, and we did a lot of fun shows out there over the years. Going back to if there's anyone that lives in Collier watching this, which I hope probably, we had Randy Hauser out there, the Swan brothers, Chris Jansen, Gabby Barrett. We've had a lot of fun out there over the years, and the Delaney's, I love those guys. Great Irish band. I don't even know if they call themselves Irish. They're Irish, though. That'll be fun. The Cavaliers, I like the dance. It's just going to be a fun day in the community. Everybody bring your families out, and I look forward to seeing you. And I'll be, win or lose in my golf tournament Saturday morning, I'll be a happy Uncle Sam out there. Uncle Danger.
Uncle Danger. No, that's crazy how far we came. 10 years ago, we've been doing this together forever. And all the big name acts that came through here, it's really cool to see. I have pictures of Gabby when she's 16 years old in my office, and she ended up blowing up. And Chris Jansen obviously had some big hits. We had, we don't forget about the locals. I mean, you got Timothy Earl. He brings a big crowd.
I love Timothy Earl. Yeah, I mean, there's so many good. Speaking of that, I mean, if you look at your Sundays lineup, you've got, I think Timothy Earl's the last one, but between now and then, let me pull this up where I can read it. So you got Z-Town this Sunday night, then June 21st, Rick and Mike Unplugged. June 28th, Scott, Rob, and Greg of the Clarks. That'll be, I know they always fill up that park.
Yeah, and the cool thing about them is, you hooked me up with Scott Blasey, probably 10 years ago, and they've been committed to us. I think this is our 10th year with the Clarks, and they're just awesome guys to work with. The one time, it was a complete rain out. We had a contract, and I think it was about 2 years ago, and I was like, hey, listen, we might have to wrap this up. And Scott Blasey was like, no, we're playing the show. And from it just shows you what the professional, the way they handle themselves. And, they're such good guys, good singers, and they bring a great crowd. So we really appreciate their commitment to us and them sticking with us over the years.
For sure. Well, Rob, we will see you on Saturday at Collier Community Day. Everybody come out and enjoy on the podcast, a new adventure here for me. I've had you in the radio studio many times over the years, and this is a new adventure. I want to thank a National Armory. They buy, trade, sell guns over there in Moon Township at the corner of Broadhead and Flockerty Run Road. Also, Sierra Experts. They do IT differently. A couple early sponsors here on the Danger Show podcast, but we're going to have fun with this. And if you think about it, this is where everyone is now, Rob. This is where everyone is. They're on their phones, they're online, and we're going to keep working at this podcast and building it. We're going to spread the love. I'm definitely going to talk to all the people I had on my radio show over the years, but we're going to do some fun stuff as well. So there's going to be that component as well. But I'm excited to host Collier Community Day, and I'm proud to be dressed as Uncle Sam at the event.
Yeah, we're looking forward to. We really appreciate all your support and you always coming out with us. I mean, you do such a great job. Your podcast, I'm sure, is going to blow up. I mean, you're true professional in what you do, and we mean that, and I appreciate everything you do for us.
I got to come up with like a saying, like "Save me a grist house beer, I'm on my way," or something for the end of the show.
What are you going to go?
I don't know.
Isn't there some Irish slang or something
that could be at the
something
end?
you come up with?
Like watch out, magic, maybe Mulder magic.
Mulder
if you
magic.
find one of these in your backyard, it wasn't me.
Well, good luck at
all
golf.
Right, everyone.
I plan on seeing you early.
Okay.
And if you need anything in the meantime, shoot me a ring. But we'll be scheduling for the event, and so. But no, I appreciate you having us, and wish you the best of luck on Saturday, and can't wait to see you guys.
Thank you. Collier Community Day, Collier Park. See you there Saturday, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Free to get in. Bring the family. We'll see you there.
Appreciate it.